Hi everyone, Sean here from Attack Panic. Ever thought where thoughts come from? Well, that's what this lesson is all about and how they relate to anxiety conditions. By now, you should have a good understanding of the role that the subconscious mind has in creating your life situation. You should also now understand that the conscious mind is the captain of the subconscious mind. The subconscious mind will accept whatever conscious commands you give it, and it will set about creating experiences and situations that align to those commands. Now let's take a look at thoughts themselves. It is estimated that we have upwards of 60,000 thoughts each day. Each thought has a start and a finish, and they just keep coming, one after the other, thick and fast, in no apparent orderly fashion. Now this may be hard to get your head around, but we don't actually make or think these thoughts up. They just appear into our consciousness. From where exactly we don't know, but thankfully that's not important. What's important is how we deal with this barrage of thoughts. Now your conscious mind is the observer of these thoughts. Imagine that you are sitting in front of a large movie screen as the 60,000 thoughts are streaming across the screen. As you would watch or observe a movie, you watch or observe the thoughts as they flow across the screen. Your conscious mind observes or notices some thoughts more than others. In fact, out of the 60,000 thoughts that stream across your movie screen, you tend to filter out most of them, and you end up observing the same bundle of thoughts over and over again. Whatever you have been conditioned or programmed to habitually believe to be true about yourself or the physical world you live in, whatever strong convictions you hold about your world dictates what thoughts you tend to focus on and observe. Those thoughts that align to your beliefs and convictions tend to get noticed or observed more and therefore get replayed on the movie screen over and over again. Those thoughts that don't align tend to get ignored, as if you had popped out for some popcorn and missed a part of the movie. And it is these bundles of thoughts that you consciously pay attention to which you take action on, or in the case of procrastination, no action at all, and therefore shape your physical world. Every time you observe or notice this bundle of thoughts and then act or react on them, you strengthen your beliefs, habits, convictions, or conditioning about how you see yourself and the world. Our conscious mind observes and picks up these thoughts based on our beliefs. Out of the infinity of possible thoughts we could observe, we filter out all those thoughts that don't comply with our beliefs. We end up spending our day entertaining the same thoughts day in, day out, ignoring or filtering out the rest. To wrap up our discussion on the subject of thought, it is necessary to talk about the concepts of conscious choice making and cause and effect. You have no doubt heard these phrases before. What you sow is what you reap. What you think about, you bring about. What this means is this: thought equals cause. Life situation or circumstances equal effect. In other words, your life situation or circumstances are the result of thought. You are where you are today because of your habitual thoughts. Whatever your life situation or circumstances are right at this minute, they are the direct result of thoughts you had a moment ago, a day ago, a week ago, or even a month ago. It therefore must follow that your thoughts today will show up in your life situation tomorrow. Whether you like it or not, whether you want to believe it or not, you are holding yourself in your current situation because of your current habitual thoughts. At the end of the day, you are choosing the thoughts that you are observing. Sure, they are based on habitual patterns of thinking and particular belief systems, but they are still a conscious choice you are making. You are free to choose whatever thought you wish, no matter what your belief system, no matter what your current life situation or circumstances are. You have the freedom to choose your thoughts out of the infinity of thoughts that cross your consciousness. You have the freedom to choose how you want to respond to any situation, no matter what that situation is. Here's the real important part. Most of us choose our thoughts based on what we are observing in our life situation or circumstances. Our outer circumstances direct and dictate our thinking or our choice of thoughts and beliefs. Now, this is a dangerous and vicious cycle, because if thoughts are the cause and your life situation is the effect of the thoughts, then choosing your beliefs and thoughts based on your outer world or life situation will produce, you guessed it, more of the same. This is a vicious cycle that must be broken. If, for example, your current life situation is one of bad debt and poverty, and you focus your thoughts around debt and struggle and lack of money, what do you expect the effect in your outside world will be tomorrow? More of the same. It is so erroneous that most of us allow our thoughts to be dictated by our situation, which is nothing more than the effect of previous thoughts. What a vicious cycle.
Thoughts always precede circumstances. We, through intention, can change our brain. Richard J. Davidson, PhD.
Your life situation or circumstances are what is, and there is nothing you can do about it. You cannot stop or change a situation that has already occurred, even though you are 100% responsible for it. The power is in this very moment. The thoughts which you are willing to consciously choose out of the infinity of thoughts and possibilities, irrespective of your current situation. Your current circumstances are the effect of previous thoughts. Your current circumstances have absolutely no bearing on what may happen later today, tomorrow, next week, next month, or next year.
It is your conscious choice of thoughts that you allow in this very moment that will be the cause of whatever tomorrow brings. An attitude of unconditional acceptance of what is in this very moment is probably the most important ingredient in ending not only panic attacks and phobias, but also the underlying anxiety condition. Why? Your conscious anxious condition is what is, and nothing will change that. Focusing on the current situation and choosing worrying, fearful or resistant thoughts will do nothing to change the now, and must result in more of the same tomorrow. An attitude of unconditional acceptance of what is in this moment breaks this vicious cycle, slowing down and even stopping the flow of worrying, what if, resistant and fearful thoughts, giving your mind the opportunity to focus on more empowering and loving thoughts. Emotions and feelings behind unconditional acceptance have been proven to reduce anxiety and stress levels.
No matter what your current life situation is, you have the freedom in this very moment to choose your thoughts and beliefs. Whatever thoughts you choose in the present moment will affect tomorrow's circumstances.
Do not allow yourself to fall into the trap of basing your choice of thoughts on your current situation. Your current situation is the effect of earlier thought patterns, nothing more. Choose thoughts and beliefs in this moment not based on your external circumstances, but on what it is that you desire. Whatever you consciously choose to think right now, backed by faith and expectancy, your subconscious mind will have no choice in accepting as true, irrespective of your external circumstances, and move to bring it to pass. It has no choice in the matter.
As you know, nearly 8 years ago I was penniless, jobless, bankrupt, and if it wasn't for my bestie, I would have been homeless. Shouldn't be laughing. My relationship with Nikki was over and I had lost custody of my 2 beautiful children. To add insult to injury, I was suffering from social phobia and agoraphobia. I can laugh about it now. In a nutshell, my life situation was crap. My life situation today is totally unrecognizable from how it was back then. It's hard to believe that my life was ever like that. How did I make the changes? How did I get here? It was through the very principles I'm teaching you in my building blocks, starting with choosing thoughts, not based on my current situation, but based on what I wanted. I forced myself to love and accept my life as is. I forced myself to be grateful, and I forced myself to focus on my meaningful vision of the future. I took positive action each and every day. I refused to let my life situation determine my thoughts.
You change tomorrow by consciously choosing your thoughts in this present moment. Thoughts are cause. Your circumstances are effects. Change your thoughts, change your life.